So here you can also see relationship in Salesforce is a two-way association between two objects. Using relationship, we can link objects with each other and we can make connections and display data about other related objects. Display data means when you will click on the related button, so you will get related data. For example, you can see I'm opening any account record, and when I will click on the related list button, so I will get the related record. So I have one related contact and one associated opportunity. So like that, we will get the related record. And why we need to create two tables? First one, data redundancy. And here you can see the example. Department code, same. It's same for everyone. Department code, name, department head. And second is data inconsistency. So here you can see two employee, and if they are opening the system, so they are getting different information. Documents are same, you can say reports are same, but they are getting different information due to data inconsistency. Because if you will not store it in two table, so you cannot update it from every record. If you are unable to update it for a single record, so it will reflect to any user or any employee. So document is same, but both employees are getting different information. Yeah. So we use primary key and foreign key in simple DBMS, database management system. Primary key example, you can see there is one object that is a student, and in a student there is ID, student ID. It's a unique ID. So for student object, it's a primary key. And if I will talk about enrollments, so I have enrollments ID. So it's an enrollment ID. It's a primary key for enrollments table and for class table, or you can say class object. Class ID is primary key. But when I will create the relationship, I want to view class information in enrollment. I want to view student information in enrollment. I want to add student as well as class when I will enrollment. Whenever I will enroll, I want to add student and class. So student ID and class ID, it's a foreign key. Student ID and class ID, it's a foreign key for enrollment object, but for student object, student ID is primary key. Yeah. So in Salesforce, we have basically two type of relationship. First one, master detail relationship. Second one, lookup. First one, master. Second one, lookup. So first we will learn lookup relationship. First we will learn lookup relationship. So lookup relationship means it's a one-to-many relationship. It's a one-to-many relationship. One-to-many relationship. One-to-many relationship means you can say in 12th class, we have already studied relation and function. So here we have one-to-one mapping like that. One-to-one mapping, one-to-many, these things. So relations, simple relationships are four type, one-to-one. In simple term, relationships are four type, one-to-one. Second one, one-to-many. And third one, many-to-one. And fourth one, many-to-many. Many-to-many. So one-to-one example, we can say at a time in how many headphone we can use in mobile at a time. So only we can use one headphone. And if you, yeah, at a time, how many watch you can wear. I have one watch. So it can be in a single hand at a time. So one watch can be only in a single hand. So you can take the example headphone and mobile charger. So it is the example of one to one, one to many, one to many means in mobile how many song you can download in one mobile, how many song you can download. So I have one mobile, so I can download many songs. So it's the example of one to many. Next is many to one. Next is many to one. Many to one means many student or many employees can be in one company and many student can be in one college. Okay. So next is many to many. Many to many means many employees can work in on multiple projects. Many employees can work on multiple projects. Like I have 4 employees. Love, Mukul, Survi, Anirudh, Avnish, and I have 3 projects. Salesforce admin, developer, and lightning. So in admin, love is working for Salesforce admin course, and Survi is working. Mukul is also working. So love is working on developer project also. Love is working on developer project also. Yeah. Survi, she is also working on developer project. Mukul is not working on developer project. Anirudh is working on developer project. Anirudh is working on lightning project. Avnish is working on lightning project. And Mukul is working on lightning project. So many employees are working on many projects. So it's the example of many to many relationship. So lookup relationship, which type of relationship is that? It's a one to many relationship. One to many relationship means I'm going to create one object that is project. I'm going to create one object that is project. So in project, we will store only project information like admin, developer, this thing, start date, and date. So employee. So to one employee, I will assign the project. To one employee, I will assign the project. So it's a one to many relationship. And when I will allocate the project, that time I will create one to many relationship. So simple, I'm going to create one to many relationship. So go to the object, click on setup. So I'm going to create first project object. In project object, I will create some field. Because relationship we can create between two objects. So go to the object manager, click on new object, select right label name, project. You can write plural name also, projects. So project name, yeah, text. If you want to give this permission, save, click on allow search. And I also want to create the tab from here also. So simple, click on launch new custom tab wizard. Click on save button. The tab page will open. So if you will click on that checkbox, launch new custom tab, title tab page will open. Select tab style, then click on next and simple click on next. So in third step, you will get add this tab to any application. So I don't want to add it for all application. So simple click on that checkbox and select the application, particular application in which you want to add the tab. So I want to add the tab in Groby application. So I have selected Groby application, then click on save button. Simple save button. So now field and relationship, go to field and relationship, create some field. So I'm going to create two fields, start date of project and end date. So select date as data type for start date and end date. Then end date. So end date information means date. User will enter date. So for that we have date data type. Simple select it and write the field name and date. Click on next. Next save. So start date, end date with data type I have created. Simple project object I have created. So whenever you will create the lookup relationship, so to one employee, we can assign many project. To one employee, we have employee. That is love. And we have project. So to project, we can assign many project like Salesforce admin, Salesforce tab project. So record is only one. And we can assign many project. So to love, I can assign admin, developer, as well as lightning project. So it's a one-to-many. It's on one side, employees on one side, project is on many side. So whenever you will create the relationship, whenever you will create the relationship, whenever you will create relationship, so it should be on many side. It should be on many side. Means you have to create on many side. And you can say to one side, we also say it's a parent side. Parent side or parent object. It's parent side or parent object. And to many side, what we say, it's a child side. It's on child side or child object. So whenever you will create the relationship, so you have to create it on child side. So child side is project because it's on many side. So simple, go to the object manager. How can we go into object manager? Click on setup, go to the object manager, open the object, child side object. Child side object is project. So simple, open the project, click on field and relationship and create the lookup relationship from project. So select the data type, lookup relationship, then click on next, related to. So in related to, you have to select parent object. So here you have to select the object, on which object you want to create the relationship. So here you will get the employee. Select employee, click on next. So write the label name. Want to change, you can change. By default it will come. If you want to write employee ID, whatever you want to write, you can write. And here we are getting lookup filter. So after this, I will teach you lookup filter also. What is it? Now I'm skipping it. Then simple click on next. Then next. And then simple next. So when you will click on the next button, report will get save. Next. And save. So what is the step to create the lookup relationship? Steps. So let's suppose I'm going to create new project. I'm going to create new project. Salesforce admin. And selecting date, today, and date is 12 October. So I'm clicking on search employee. I'm getting the employees, all employees I'm getting. So I can select the employees. 005 employee will work on Salesforce admin project. And when I will click on the employee, so that employee information will open. And when you will open the employee and you will click on the related list, you will get the project. Means employee 5 in on how many project he is working. On how many project he is working means employee 5 is working on how many projects. So you can check after clicking on related list button. So he's working only on one project, that is Salesforce admin. Yeah. And how can we create? Simple step. Go to setup, go to object manager, open object like project, and go to field and relationship. If you open the object, simple go to field and relationship, click on new button. Select data type, so you will get the lookup relationship. And simple. Select lookup relationship, you will get related to. So select parent object. Yeah, after selecting the parent object, you have to write the label name. You have to write label name this thing, and after that new step will open, step 4, field level security. So you don't need to provide the field level security. Simple click on next button. And you will get the page layout. So click on next and save it. So by default, this field will add to page layout. So simply you have to save it. So I have saved it. Now if I'm creating new project name Salesforce developer. Start date 28. End date 19. So I can assign to the employee. So now what I want to create one field into employee object. So it's your assignment which you have to complete. You have to create pick list field you have to create quick list field, and name you have to write designation, and it's a field name, and value data type pick list, and you have to enter these values. Like developer, senior developer, project manager, quality analyst, business analyst, HR manager, and team lead. Director, delivery manager, sales representative, so you have to add this value. So it's your assignment which you have to complete, and this field you have to create on employee object, on employee object. Same thing I am also doing. I am also creating. So simple, go to the employee object, click on setup, click on edit object. I'm also going to create some field. So click on field and relationship, click on new button, write label name, select the data type also. So pick list. So designation. Enter values. Developer, senior developer, director, project manager, team lead, administrator, HR manager, quality analyst, business analyst. Yeah, simple. I'm click on save button now. Clicking on next and save. And I'm refreshing the page. So I'm going to create some record in employee object. So employee name, Orange. So scroll down and I'm selecting designation. So he's a project manager. Simple, save it. I'm going to create new employee. That is Ravi. Do scroll down, designation. So is the director. And creating new record. Gaurav. Doing the scroll down, designation. So it's the team lead. Okay. So let's suppose if any project I'm getting any project. Let's suppose if I'm getting any project. and I'm clicking on employees. So I'm getting all the employees. I'm getting all the employees. So that project, I don't want to include all the employees in this project. Only this project information should display for certain employee, like project manager, team lead, director can view only this project information, not all employees. I don't want to display other employee report. I don't want to display other employees for select the other employees. I don't want to display this thing. So these things we can also do while lookup filter. And let's suppose if I am opening it in classic and I'm going to create one record in project object. So here I have projects, clicking on new, clicking on employee. So I'm getting all employee. So I want only I want to select director, project manager, or team lead only. I want to display other record. So by lookup filter, we can handle it. Simple, go to the project object and which field you have created, means which master relationship field you have created, go to. So I have created employee. Here we can see lookup. Click on edit. If you want to change the label name, you can also change the label name. Project manager. And here you will get the lookup filter. One option you will get, that is lookup filter. So click on lookup filter. Simple, click on lookup filter. Then click on show filter setting and you can create the lookup filter also. So when you will select the employee, so on the basis of designation, I want to select. So go to the employee, you will get all the field, select designation, click on insert, operator equal, then click on search. If employee is project manager and directors and team lead, so we can add it, otherwise we cannot add it. Other designation employees will not display. So required, simple, click on save. So now try to create one project. So let me start date, any date, and date, and click on search employee. So now I'm getting only 3 employees. Employee 10, 9, 8. How many employees we are getting? We are getting 3 employees. And when I will open the employee 10, so what is the designation of employee 10? It is director, he is director. So whenever any project will come, who can handle this project? Only director, team lead, and project manager can handle. So while lookup filter, we can handle this thing. And when I will open the classic, and I will click on search button. So let me refresh the page. So how many records I'm getting? I'm getting only 3 records, 8, 9, 10. And when I will open the 8 record, 8, 9, 10 record, go to the employee, open 10 record, 9 record, 8 record. 10 designation is director, 9 record designation is director, and 8 record designation is project manager. So to whom I can assign the project? Only project manager to director and team lead, and I'm getting only these options. So it's a lookup filter. So it's a filter which you can create at the time of creating the relationship. And for which type of relationship? Lookup as well as master detail. Relationship. So on the basis of filter, you will get the option. On the basis of filter, so on the basis of lookup filter, you will get records in child object. On the basis of filter, you will get records in child object, and you can also see here. So whenever I will click on new project manager, so I will get only those records whose designation is project manager, team lead, and director. So yeah, thanks guys for joining the session. Now I'm going to wrap up the session. We will connect tomorrow.